questions. And Nick Davis again too introduced us to two other teammates too that did help us out with her. And I got clarity with my benefits as well in Hawaii. So again, this is great team and teamwork and happy neighborhood project. So we have another friend here that comes in and joins us, Barbara from Florida. Hi, Barbara. Happy New Year. What
Happy New Year.
projects do you have going on for 2025?
Oh my goodness. My project is seeing myself and my family happy, more secure, and feeling safe in our homes, and feeling happy and well, and living, being able to be peaceful and at ease, feeling safe. Yeah, that's my goal. That's my big goal.
Awesome. Good to have you.
Thank you. And building community, building health, building wellness, building fun things for people to look forward to.
Yeah.
And working with community.
Yeah. So how are things done in Florida, Laura? What's new?
Beautiful right now. It's like, I think like in the 70s. And, but there's a breeze, there's a brisk breeze, so it feels really good. It's new New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, New Brunswick, New Caledonia, New World. Yeah.
I think I heard that Florida's might even some of it get a little snow this next week, so
Oh my goodness.
that might be interesting for Florida people.
Yeah, upstate Florida, that's happened before, I know.
Upstate Florida is kind of like upstate New York kind of thing.
Yeah. Upstate, I used to live upstate New York, and sometimes we would get snow that we couldn't open the front door, because it was up so high that we couldn't push it out of the way to open the door.
Yeah, my back door was that way with this last storm we had. Wasn't clear up this door, but it's up enough that it wouldn't let the door open. So.
And I loved it to go outside and build an igloo. Got to do that year, I remember.
Oh yeah, we had a few igloos around here, so not my favorite season, but they look cute, and the snow was pretty as long as I was inside mostly. So
Sledding.
It's a good time to make sure you stay healthy. Take all your vitamins and supplements and all those other things. So
I remember my grandma, my mom telling me that, like, they were like in Poland, Germany, and they would say that the peasants' children that were running around outside and didn't always have shoes on were much healthier than would be just 66, but the high would be in the 70s. 76.
My friends in Wyoming and Montana are excited because they don't have to worry about wildfires and mosquitoes. There's too much snow on the ground for the wildfires, and there's obviously too cold for mosquitoes, so they're all pretty excited.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good way to frame what's happening, right?
Yeah, got to look for the positive things when you're looking at the bottom half of the, or below the zero on our Fahrenheit thermometers. So,
Where are you right now?
I live in Kansas City, and we are sitting at 20, with feels like 5 or 6 degrees outside. So
Wow.
not exactly warm. And we have a football game coming on in an hour, so we're gonna have a stadium full of people that are gonna be pretty frozen to the bone, I'm thinking.
Have to do a lot of cheering, jumping up and down and cheering, right?
Right.
I'm
Lots of
following.
jumping up and down. Yeah. I'm not sure I would want to catch the football as somebody threw it, because no matter how soft it went, I'm thinking as cold as it is, it would feel like it was a hard ball. So
Mhm.
Well, Debbie, I was following up with the Kansas City this morning. We were watching one of the playoff games. Are you talking about Kansas City today, or are you talking about college football?
no, I'm talking about Chiefs football. It starts at 3 Kansas City time. So
Oh, today?
yeah,
Okay. All right. I'll put that on. And
yeah,
yeah, we want.
we're playing a Houston something. I don't know what
Is
Houston
Kansas City time
Texans. The
one hour
Texans.
below Eastern Standard Time, 2 hours below?
No, I'm in Central Time, so in 1 hour from now, the football game
It'd be like 4:30 your time, Barbara,
Ah.
and 2:30 Marianne's time.
So, Barbara, I wanted to share with you. I haven't talked to you. July, I won the Awesome Foundation Award, and they gave me $1,000 in Oahu, Hawaii.
Yeah,
And
definitely earned it. Definitely
we
deserved.
gifted the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind in October, anti-bullying month. We gave them a water unit with Leon McLaughlin. He went actually to the school. I was still traveling from Vancouver. And thank you, Kurt and Emily, for doing a live video with Leon doing a presentation with the sign language interpreter there, the deaf assistant principal, and the hearing stand-in principal. We presented the Acts of Kindness series books for October, anti-bullying, and the coloring books. And we're going to be following up with them this month because we had shipping delays with Amazon, and I was not there. But again, Emily and Kurt were able to videotape it. We made a 3-minute clip of it to upload to Kindness is Cool campaign, and we hope that we win a $10,000 award from them, because we are promoting our 4th book now. Is ready to launch on World Water Day, and it's called Cool Acts of Kindness, featuring another 10 puppets and with Leon. And so we got good projects that are happening in 2025, and we also have a press release, so we want to multiply that and get that out to other schools to let them know how easy it was to take 15 minutes on Awesome Foundation. Anybody can do it. Tell us about your project. How will you use the funds? And upload photos. And they love to give $1,000 away every month. So you may
So
want to share.
you Google Awesome Foundations?
Yep. And it's a nice website. There's different states. There's a disability channel or chapter. You have to apply for that the 1st through the 15th every month. And I suggest Matt Harlane apply for that. And there's On the Water also too. So like doing a concert or something, they love to give $1,000 away. So go out and play. And
Yes.
that's what we did. And we're doing a fundraiser here in St. Carlos with Leon in the Parrot Head group. They party with purpose. Like to fundraise for charities. So they're going to be February 1st. They're having a home party with a band to raise $150 for a water unit for an orphanage or a school here in San Carlos, Mexico. So again, we can multiply it, and I've applied for other different states too, with the books and the coloring books, and a hospital, Rainbow Babies in Ohio, with Robert, to do the same thing. Get a water unit, get the books and coloring books, same thing with the veterans hospitals, and yeah. So we're kind of want to get that out there so everybody can apply. Denise Vargas too with her products. People go, well, where would I do it? Well, tell them you want to get your author books and copies and the puzzles, and you want to go to a senior citizen center on a Sunday, fun day, and educate them. And yeah, same thing with veterans. So we're working with Zach Clayton too. So again, this awesome foundation grant, and thank you, Debbie, for downloading our book. Barbara, I found out I'm giving free downloads of the books from Fussy Librarian. We did that on Veterans Day and Christmas for the military families. We're going to do that on World Water Day again. So Debbie was so kind to do that and share with her families. What were your thoughts about the book so far, Debbie? Acts of kindness.
Well, it's a great book, and it's got a lot of sign language in it, so it's fun to review and I know trying to get it into a couple of schools that I'm connected with, deaf schools, and even on just private Christian schools. So that'll be a fun project for me to help get it spread word.
So who was your favorite character in the book, Debbie?
I guess I like, oh dear, forgot his name.
Noah, the hard of hearing whale? Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab?
The one doing the alphabet.
Dr. Fingers. Dr. Fingers.
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
Dr. Fingers is fine.
So you can learn it on YouTube as well. And we also have the coloring book with them. And I just got to view the coloring book. I got them sent to me to a sailor friend in Tucson who brought them down. So I'm actually able to see the copies of the books. And Barbara, we had Santa Papa John on TikTok reading books to children during the holidays. And he's on our website, actsofkindnessseries.com. So we had a great social media marketer, influencer, Santa Papa John. So we want to continue doing the fun activities in 2025. And Emily, you want to tell us about the Avixis Games in Vancouver? A lot of athletes are going to be getting ready to do all these amazing sports and competition. And Jay Stoyan, the host of the Disability Channel out of Toronto, is going to be involved. What are the dates of these events? Who are the athletes? What are the games? Tell us more so we can follow them.
So I believe it is February 8th through the 16th in Vancouver and the Whistler area. And, and it was started by Prince Harry, and I believe 2014. And they've had the games at different places. Like I think that they've had it over in like Düsseldorf, Germany. They've had it in other places as well. And it's like the Olympics, but for injured and wounded veterans. And so, yeah, it should be a good time. But I do see that we have Mark Luckenberg here as well as Leon. So welcome, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Emily?
Good. How are you, Leon?
I'm hanging in there, hanging in there. Everything's going great.
Hi, Emily.
Kate, are you back there?
I would like to get books to is a place around me called the Caring Place, and a lot of the children who came through the Mexican border without parents, who were separated from parents. Supposedly there's like 100 kids that are staying there, and I'm trying to get somebody in my area, to drive there with me. But yeah, it would really be nice to them, send them some of your books and then some of what you're doing, Marianne. Yeah, I'd like to make that happen.
Yeah, well, let's set up a time, Barbara. Email in there, and Leon is joining us. Leon, hi, welcome. I was just sharing with Barbara. She was a teacher, being of service, and I have been sharing the awesome Grant Foundation Award that I received in July. You went out to the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind and gave them a water unit. I'm scheduling a follow-up visit. But Leon, you want to share with us about your experience being at the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind, using an interpreter, and how this impacted the island of Oahu with the Red Hill and Navy contamination that affected over 100,000 people and families in the military by not having clean, fresh drinking water. You want to share with us, Leon?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that was an unbelievable, great trip. And I'll likely be going back there on Thursday to Hawaii, putting together this fundraiser that we'll be working on. But yeah, the School for the Deaf and the Blind is totally amazing with the interpreters. Mariana was the one, she was the donor that donated that unit for the school. We had the manufacturers kick in, where that was normally a $600 unit for $150. And not only that, the filter was a special filter that takes out viruses and contaminants. That filter would normally cost you like $250 to replace, and the manufacturers is giving it to us for $50, just to help out, and they get a tax write-off because we're a 501c3. So we were glad that we had the manufacturers work with us on designing that filter that works like a UV light that takes out viruses in it. So that's great. Even pharmaceuticals in the water. So like Marianne said, when they had that spill in their water, they talked about that when I was there. But at school, to be able to have the children have clean, fresh drinking water and not drink the contaminated water was totally amazing. And not only that, when I was at the Waikiki Yacht Club later that evening, telling the story about what Mariana had did, they had some coffee farmers there that was members of the Waikiki Yacht Club, one of the biggest coffee farmers in Hawaii. With Kona Coffee, said that they want to get involved because they didn't even know it was a school for the Hawaii deaf and blind, and that they want to get involved, and they were really happy and excited on what we did. And now we're going to be looking at doing a fundraiser at one of the restaurants they just bought that's next to Hawaiian Hilton Village in Waikiki in the Ilokai Hotel. So I'll be out there Thursday. We're trying to get a date in November to do this fundraiser for Water for Children, that the funds will go for purchasing more water units for children in schools in Hawaii, and especially out there on the farms in those areas, to get them clean water, and for the Hopi and Navajo Reservation in Arizona, who we're working with also. So what an amazing trip. And like I said, it ended up for me so well that I'm coming back out there on Thursday.
Awesome, Leon. And I want to share with you an exciting opportunity we had a couple of weeks ago. Kurt and Emily had me join in into it's called the Unicorn Universe, and most of them are in Arizona. And I talked about you and Hopi Navajo, and they want to meet you. And I got to talk to Dave for a good hour, and share the story of our 4th book, which will be launching soon for World Water Day. It's called Cool Acts of Kindness. Cool is that, featuring Waterflow the whale with you in this picture here right now that I have on my screen. And they're interested in helping us find a grant writer that they work with. They are part of the Chandler Film Festival that happens every January. Will be happening in a couple of weeks. So Dave also acquired a hearing loss in the military, and he was really passionate, tears of joy when I was telling him and sharing the stories. So they really want to help us out to bring our book, Cool Acts of Kindness, into animation movies and a budget. And Suzanne Sims, my writer, and I are editing this week. We're getting back into it. Lori Barth will want to meet you. She contacted me yesterday. She's our editor. And I want to highlight her. She turned 65 and she ran the marathon, so she couldn't meet you in November, but she does want to meet you. And she just saw Andy, and he's doing well, so I know that these people are there to support what we're doing. And we got the movement and the uplift to bring these books into animation movies. And also my trip to Vancouver, our good friend Leslie Graham that knows Andy, the singer in Hawaii, who's also a reverend and does amazing musical work with the children over there and other events, a big awards winner singer. And when I was up in Vancouver and being interviewed with Toronto with the Invictus Games and Jay Stoyan talking about the Acts of Kindness series, Leslie was up there, so she joined us on the World of Ability podcast, and I got to see her after years. And she won the Emmy on the Netflix Shogun for makeup artist, and she's connections to the Netflix producers. And she is a Canadian goose in her Rabbit Acts of Kindness, who's friends with Harry the Hard of Hearing Rabbit, which was my deaf friend, and me. And so we are working, Lori and Suzanne and I were going to be working on writing a pitch with our intellectual property attorney, Dr. Liddy, to Leslie to bring them directly to the producers. And her other colleague friend has a sister who is a sign language interpreter up there in Vancouver. So the universe is putting us all in sync for 2025 goals. And I'm so excited to share that with you. And they want to learn more, but we're doing with the Hopi. And we're going to shoot that. We get this book into an animation movie for next year's Chandler Film Festival in Chandler, Arizona. So good things are happening, raising the bar, raising vibrations. And so go out and play is our tagline.
Exactly. It could be better.
Mhm.
And for what you're doing in Mexico too, Mariana, because we're going to be putting water units there. And we're going to be gearing up for the World Water Day. So World Water Day is going to be amazing. We're also connecting up with farmers out of El Salvador, Panama, Colombia, Kenya, Ghana, and we got this new thing called Coffee for a Cause. I'll send you the latest links that American Airlines nonprofit airline ambassadors just put out about our latest deal from when I was in base connecting up with some unbelievable singers. One of them is David Osborne. He played for 7 different presidents at the White House. He just did Jimmy Carter's funeral. He's been all on the news. I'll send you a link on that. He's going to be joining us when we do our Hawaii concert. And we also got some great artists out of New Zealand that the Rolling Stone magazine just did an article on, Lisa Crawley. I'll send you the information on that. So working together works, and we're putting this whole team together. So like I said, for World Water Day, we're going to make an unbelievable great impact for our projects in Hawaii and what Mariana's doing in Mexico, and for children around the world. Now that we got our new partners, the coffee farmers that's in those countries, and even in Hawaii, like I said, Hawaii, El Salvador, Panama, Colombia, Kenya, Uganda. So we got a powerful team going right now, especially with our new deal doing coffee for a cause, and it'll be water for children around the world. So we got brand new partners, which is awesome.
Awesome. And I also wanted to share with you last week I went out on a boat cruise with the Parrot Heads, the president, Lori Ann Otley. It was her birthday, and I don't know if you're familiar with parrots. The Parrot Heads are, I guess, in different states. They say party with a purpose, to get together and have home parties and concerts, but they raise awareness for environmental organizations. And Brianne told me last Saturday on the boat that they have selected Clean Water Foundation for their next concert, February 1st, to fundraise for a water unit for either a school or a orphanage down here. So we're moving forward to be your ambassador with bringing these water units worldwide, and everybody else can do that worldwide. Leanne, can you tell us how to host a fundraising event? What do we have to do? And it seems like it's really pretty easy, and $150 for a water unit is not that much.
Yeah, you're exactly right. When you look at $150, I mean, imagine we got to manufacture that those units would normally cost $600 to say, you know what, we want to be a part of this. We get a check right off. Let's put together a $600 water unit, a replacement filter that would normally cost $250. Let's cut it down to $150 because we want to give back, and what you're doing is amazing. And also to say the replacement filter is $50. That's normally a $250 filter. And the good part is that filter is a special made, custom made filter that takes out contaminants and viruses. Normally, you would have to have a UV light in order to take out the viruses, and then the filter for the contaminants. We've developed a filter that takes out viruses and contaminants, and it only costs $150 for the unit with the filter, and the replacement filter $50. So what we've been doing for fundraising is we talk to a lot of artists, and it's local artists out there. I've booked shows all over the world. I used to do all the booking for the Paramount Theater. We started Madonna off on her first tour. We booked The King and I, we Broadway musical plays. I've all done the marketing for the Seattle Repertory Theater, where we had Tony Award winning plays. But it's so much local talent out there. We got a magician actually that performs in Cabo, and he's amazing. His name is Sterling, the magician. He's won the youth.
Ian, are you still there?
I'm still there, but I got to come back because the attorney is calling me, putting the coffee deal together. So I'm going to come back and join you guys.
Okay, great. So that will give Emily
All right.
enough time to share our music by Lucy Lynch for our book, Cool Acts of Kindness. And we have videos made with the water flow of the whale, to show trailers to show, our vision to bring these into animation movies. So we look forward to having you come back. I want to hear about your Vegas trip with my friend Bob from the Unity Church of Hawaii and a Waikiki yacht member too, that you got to meet in Las Vegas. So we are networking. We're doing great work.
Yes.
So Mark, what do you think of all this, sir? It's on. Or would you have to say about what your background is about?
Oh, well, okay. I'm actually, I think it's pretty fascinating what the people here are all doing. I have heard Leon before, and talk about his clean water project. But my background, I do that for the 12 o'clock shakedown group. Just more or less a conversation piece, I guess. Those are some of the holidays today: Winnie the Pooh Day, Peking Duck Day, and National Gourmet Coffee Day, and National Thesaurus Day behind me. And then the people pictured are some musicians who have birthdays birthdays today. Well, up in the corner, that is Tom Bailey. He is one of the Thompson twins, that group. And down below is young Bobby Goldsboro from back in the day, sang the song Honey. And the guy back up on top in the yellow shirt is DJ Quick. He's a rapper. And down below him is David Ruffin. He is a soul musician and was the lead singer for the Temptations. My Girl is their biggest hit. It's just something for a little conversation after.
Awesome. Let me see. Jared, are you back there? Please, you're not. So yeah, everybody is welcome to the 12 o'clock particular. Actually, it's 12 o'clock here in Central Time. And so I can get the link if anybody's interested. It's here Zoom and then live stream out like Facebook, YouTube, and so on. And so we are.
May I ask Mark real quickly? That's the song that went, my girl, talking about my girl. That's the song you're talking about.
One.
Yeah, that's pretty famous. Sorry to interrupt you, Emily. I just want to do a reality check.
So we are getting down close to our end here.
So Emily, could you mind to set up Love is the Only Way to end this podcast?
Give me a few minutes. We're going to play that as the last thing.
Yeah, what a great song.
And Barbara, there is lyrics, and you can karaoke with your grandchildren. It is a song written by Lucy Lynch, and she has been the singer for all the Acts of Kindness series books. And it's very upbeat, and we are going to be celebrating World Water Day. So we want to be sharing these songs with you throughout the podcast this year.
So, go ahead, Barbara.
Oh, and the podcast would say Ability Now podcast.
Well, this is the World of Ability podcast on Saturdays.
Got it.
So yes, Barbara, I was able to make 2 trailer videos with Waterflow of the Whale, swimming in the ocean with the water units, and meets Robo Motivation, who rolls around to bring the water units worldwide, especially to an ostrich named Rich, and we have a song, Rich and Radiant. So these are all songs as part of the vision to bring these books into animation movies with Leon McLaughlin, and we also have the logos on the back of the books, and again, we'll be downloading the book for free on World Water Day, a free ebook. So we got lots of good things that are happening this next quarter, as well as the Avixis games in Vancouver. So we need to find out who these athletes are, support them. I know they have a Facebook page, so we got lots to do in the next couple of weeks, and follow them up in Vancouver with Jace Doyen from the Disability Channel.
I love how you stay on top of it.
Is there kind of finding up here? How about we? Everyone, does anybody have any? Go around and if anybody has any like last words, comments, questions, and so on. So Mark, do you want to take us off? Any last comments, questions, anything like this? Oh, you're on mute, Mark.
Just something to be given some homework.
Okay, could you run that by me again, Emily?
Do you have any like last comments or anything before we come in here?
Well, I hope everyone has a good day and remains in good health.
Yeah, awesome. Barbara,
Yeah, I'm just
are
feel
there any
grateful.
last things you want to say here?
I feel grateful to be here again. I feel really grateful, and would like to be more helpful to just admire what people are doing here, what they're making happen. Clean water for children and these books that are wonderful. And yeah, I would love to be able to get help with someone in the area to bring these books to the children at the caring place, which is an orphanage for these children that have come over the border, especially anyone who can speak Spanish.
Yeah, awesome.
Do you have any books translated into Spanish yet?
No, it is on a to-do list. I talked to Kurt. We had conversations with Alex Tilt and the Discovery, the Great Discovery, to translate the books into 100 different languages.
Yeah.
Our books have a lot of characters in there, so there was just a lot of. They came out new with the program, so Kurt and I will be talking with them next month to see where we're at in regards to translating our books into 100 different languages.
Wonderful.
Are there any last comments or anything before we end here?
Well, thank you again, Emily, Kurt, and Sue, for hosting this World of Ability podcast every week. Everyone can visit www.actsofkindnessseries.com. Christian Mendez from EC Marketing has updated the website with new clicks, and that will take you to Donor Seuss, where all classroom teachers in the United States of America can receive copies of the books, and the Folk Manus Puppets. Also takes you to the YouTube channel where you can learn the ASL finger spelling alphabet, as well as you can go to the Apple App Game. So Barbara, there are the list of the characters on YouTube. There is no sound, but they teach the 26 letters of the ABC alphabet. Now we have the coloring books to go with them in the books, as they are the leading characters. And I'm also created a t-shirt line too, especially starting with Leon. And we have a Shopify account in development. Again, my whole team is in Pakistan. They're fiber graphics. We prayers out to them, as they have been having to relocate due to flooding or hurricanes. So I'm grateful that they can help continue the project. I also did apply for Awesome Foundation over there in Pakistan to get water units for them and to post their good works as they've created all the colorful work. So we're doing as much as we can. And again, Leon is going to be in Hawaii discussing a fundraiser. And we also have the Parrot Head group, Party with a Purpose, house party concert on February 1st to bring a water unit down here to school and orphanage. And again, we'll be having the book available on World Water Day. So great things are happening. Thank you, Emily. And again, if you could be kind to play Lucy Lynch, love is the only way to end this amazing podcast, to put everybody up in good spirits, and to hear the soundtrack, because you are the good news and you are its messenger, and you need to share this with the world. Aloha. I'm Marianne of Waikiki. Mahalo.
Back to Marianne, Mark, Barbara, Derek, Rudy, Matt, Jean, whoever else came on today, and who, everybody who has tuned in. And I encourage everybody to check out all of our social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. And like, share, subscribe, comment, to help spread the word and everything here. And as always, everybody's welcome to join us as a guest. So let us know if you're interested. You can call or text me at 608-886-9801. And I can, any kind of questions and so on, can get that taken care of. And again, we are here every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. And so I encourage everybody to check out projects some other people we're working with. Based on the Disability Channel, Zach Lane of the Peck Channel, Lawrence Wingate with Wingate Studios.
Okay, love is the only way. All right, here we go, Barbara. Let's sing along. Your grandchildren will love it.
Love is the only way. Love is the only way. Love is the only way. Take a breath. Let it be alright. Take a breath. Let it be enough right now. Let this moment be what is. Let this moment be your doorway to bliss. Seeking love, 'cause it's seeking you. Seeking light, 'cause light is you. Finding ways to let your heart be Montana.